Good evening, folks. Monday night, 7:15. It'll be dark somewhere in and out between an hour and a half from now. And I've just remembered that I've got some chicken breasts that need cooking. I've decided to cook a creamy bacon and chicken mushroom creamy casserole with chickpeas, onions, carrots, peppers, possibly tomatoes, not sure yet. And I've got some spicy peppers remaining, but I might only use one because I don't want to overpower the other flavours. My mushrooms are a little bit meaty, and they'll be nice and flavoursome. That'll add to it, and I've got the cream for cooking. So let's make a start. Now, step one, I'm going to cook the carrots separately while I chop the onions and get ready. Remember, normally when frying, always the onions first, except when you've got bacon, and I've got bacon. So when it comes to the actual frying, I'll start with the bacon, I'll add the onions, I'll dice the chicken maybe, chop it into large pieces possibly, and we'll take it from there. Okay folks, let me get the carrots in and boiling. Okay folks, the carrots are in. They're on high. I'm going to turn that down. I want them to the boil, but I don't want to waste the gas too much. It's a tricky balancing act. Quick shot of Tina. Got to have traditions, folks. My girl's always in the shots. Okay, I've chopped my bacon. I've chopped 2 of the onions. I don't know how many to do. I chopped 2 bacon rashers. I've kept 2. There's 4 in the pack. I've kept 2. I'm hoping I can get some bacon butties in the morning. Bacon sandwiches. Maybe bacon and egg. And I've chopped my spicy peppers. Those will be the things going in first flush once we start frying. At which point I will prepare the yellow and green peppers and the mushrooms and the sweet corn. Later on it'll be possibly the tomatoes if I decide to use them, the jar of chickpeas, and probably then the cream. The mushrooms will go in last, I think. They won't need long to cook. And yeah. Oh, I didn't mention the chicken and all that. At some point I've got to dice the chicken, haven't I? Or chop it however I'm chopping it. Okay. Let me think about that. Can you tell I'm no master chef? I make this stuff up as I go. I'll keep it family friendly there. Hey guys, I've just put the bacon in. Okay, I needed both hands. Bacon's in. I'm going to close it up and leave that probably for about 2 minutes. Just to let that begin. And then I'll put the onions in. And the peppers a few minutes after that. I don't know if you can see this, but we're being swarmed by flies. So I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna get the meats in a little bit more quickly. Haven't put the onions in yet. Get these things over here. I'm gonna get the onions and peppers in. Oh, that's gonna be nice and flavoursome. Good flavours there, crispy bacon. Onions and peppers in at the same time, apparently. Turn that down as low as. Just give that a minute, and no, I can't give it a minute, can I? I got to put it in now because we're being pestered. We're being pestered. Okay. Oh, I missed. One of them missed. Picked up a bit of ash on his travels. Bit of extra flavour. Now, There's far more chicken in the pack than I thought, so I'm only doing half the pack. It looks like as well as bacon butties tomorrow, I'll be able to cook some kind of chicken sandwiches as well. So that'll be nice. Okay guys, what do I need to do next? Prep the peppers and maybe the tomatoes. Let me go and do that. Half of a yellow pepper, half of a green pepper, and 1 tomato, all chopped chunky. And here we've got chicken, onions, chicken, bacon, and the spicy peppers. Okay, I'm going to add the capsicum peppers and the tomato. Just going to give that a few minutes before adding what we got left. I've got the carrots. We've got the carrots that I boiled earlier and the liquid. We've got the chickpeas in the jar over there, and then it's just the cream and the mushroom. Okay guys, last few ingredients before the cream and the mushrooms. We've got the carrots and the water. I'm going to put the chickpeas and the aquafaba. That's the water that the chickpeas were cooked in. And the sweet corn, and I assume it's in a brine. We'll just pour all that in. Bit of salt, that won't hurt anything. So let's get those done. Okay, quick stir. Carrots and that liquid. So chickpeas and aquafaba. It's a vigorous one, isn't it? Okay, just use my knife to loosen most of that. Last few. Okay, that's all in. Just leaves the sweet corn. Tin of sweet corn. In it goes. Quick stir. Quick stir. Put the lid on and get it all back up to temperature. Okay folks, that's everything in except for the cream and the mushrooms now, I think. So let's give that 5, maybe 10 minutes to get up to temperature, and we'll look at the cream. Okay folks, I've got the cream, we're ready to go. Looks like it could do with a stir. Now, additions that you might make here if you have the ingredients available. You could add some white wine or mustard. White wine or mustard, or you might even add them both. Okay. Now I could have added vegetable stock or something here as well, or chicken stock, but I'm kind of happy that we've got the flavours that we want in there, because all of the liquid has come from the like from boiling the carrots or from out of the chickpeas. So I'm happy enough with the flavours that should be in there. I don't think we don't need to rinse those cartons out. It's quite a thin cream really. But let's leave that to cook for a while. Now tonight I'm probably just going to have this as it comes. Tomorrow I would add what, maybe rice, maybe a bowl of rice, possibly potatoes, but I'm thinking rice. Depending how it turns out, I might add some honey tomorrow. That might be okay. I could dig out, I think I've got some mustard somewhere. I could dig some out. Don't have any white wine, so that's not going to happen. Don't think red would work. Might be okay for flavour, but the colour would come out a little bit strange. But let's, I'll turn that up to a medium heat again because we've added extra liquid. We'll let the veg and the meats cook a little while. Maybe see if they can reduce a little bit, reduce the liquid. I don't know. Let's see how we go. Okay folks, later. Okay guys, a lot of flies around, and that was before I got the mushrooms out. Now these mushrooms you can see are a little bit, well, they're a little bit flavoursome. They'll be nice and meaty, a bit of umami flavour, umami flavouring. I need to quarter them. Slicing is no good for something like this. I need to quarter them, but obviously I'm going to need my hands. Let me do that, and then we'll go and put them in the casserole with all the other ingredients. We're losing the light, so I've turned the light on the camera. Like you see, they're a little bit, I don't know, what would you call it? I guess some would call it slimy. I'm going to take those over and put them in. I'm also going to take over this, the liquid that's come from them. If you know, mushrooms are like, I don't know, 80 or 90% liquid. So there's nothing wrong with a bit of extra flavour. Let me go and add those. I need the knife. See if I can get there without dropping the liquid. Okay, I can hear that everything in there is bubbling away quite fiercely. Maybe a little bit too fiercely. Where can I put this? Let me put it there for a second while I investigate. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Not too bad. My camera works not right, sorry. I think I was stirring that and not even pointing at the pan. That's okay, look. That's okay. Let me pour that liquid in. Add some nice mushroom flavour to the cream sauce. That was always the intention. And these slightly past their best mushrooms. There we go. Another quick stir. And I'd maybe still like that that liquid to reduce a little bit. So I'm going to put the lid down, the lid of the oven down, but I'm not going to put the lid on the pan. Just turn it back up slightly. See if we can't reduce that a little bit. Okay folks, not long to go now I don't think. So let's see. Oh wow. I'm going to call that done. I'm going to call that done. Give it a stir. So, what do we got? A creamy mushroom, bacon and chicken casserole. Gonna let it stand and cool for maybe 10 minutes while I prepare a few, I need to prepare a dish or a pan or something to eat it from. Okay guys, later. Okay folks, it's that time to dish it up. Here we are, look at that, that looks quite good. See if we can't get the thumbnail somewhere around there. Bang, that should do as nicely. Okay. That mushroom has really added a golden brownness to the liquid. If brownness is a word. Don't want to take too much. I want to leave some for tomorrow. Should be quite filling with the chickpeas. Like I said, tomorrow I might add some mustard if I can dig some out, and I might cook some rice to go with it. Here's my portion. Okay folks, I got my spoon. As per usual, I shall take it over to the table, eat some, and let you know my thoughts. I'm not sure you're getting the brownness. It's got a lovely fawn colour, a lovely kind of tan colour from the mushroom. It's been drowned out a little bit by the camera light. It's good and piping hot still, plenty of steam coming off it. Okay folks, give me 5 or 10 minutes and I'll come back to you. Okay guys, hot, spicy, filling, very chicken flavoured, and the mushroom flavour was particularly strong as well. But I'm glad I only used the one pepper, the one spicy pepper, chili pepper. It was just right amount to complement the other flavours and not overpower them too much. So I like that. That was good. I'm now going to follow the usual tradition. Hot, 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 Tina. Yeah, come on, babe. Give it a go. There she goes. She'll eat anything. She'll need some water later. It's not too hot and spicy. She'll be fine. Okay folks, that was a creamy, mushroomy, bacon and chicken casserole with carrots, onions, capsicums, or bell peppers, chickpeas, and obviously mushrooms, chicken, bacon and onion, all the good stuff. Okay, that's it for tonight. Delta Mike out.